outside for KAFE Kritter because our corporation, they're so corporate. They have these rules like no goats in the building. Hi, Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society.
Whatever. I mean, really.
What kind of a rule is that?
I mean, after all these years, no goats in the building, really?
But goats in the field meet Ivan. Ivan the terrible?
Ivan the goat.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, Ivan the goat and his assistant Zacchia, one of our wonderful employees who's come along to be on goat wrangling duty today. And isn't he spectacular?
He's awesome.
Thank you.
He really is cool.
I mean, I don't want to touch him or have him near me, but he's awesome.
You know, he is less stinky than most of the goats
Really?
that we get in because he is already neutered. He is a 1-year-old Angora goat. So do you see that funky hair he's got going on?
Yeah.
That is what people pay big money for sweaters from. And he is just a social little guy who we can walk him on a harness. He loves people, but he is desperate for a home with another goat or four.
Well, he keeps looking at his reflection in the window like he's got a friend.
I know it's really confusing him. It's kind of sad, but kind of funny at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Would it be weird to make an Angora sweater for him?
I don't think he needs it, but yeah, that would be weird.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. But you could make an Angora sweater for yourself, and then you could match your goat, and then think of the Christmas card photo.
I'm going to give you my microphone because we only have two, because I want to go pet him.
Okay.
Hi.
He is so cool. He needs a bit of a haircut and a little beautification.
He does. He actually needs to be sheared, and his hooves need a lot of work, and our staff were working on his hooves today, and it's one thing to recognize with the hooved animals, your goats, your sheep, your horses, they really do need regular work done on their feet because those hooves grow, and so his have been a little bit neglected. So he needs somebody who's experienced with goats, who has another goat, at least, for him to hang out with, and somebody who's just looking for a companion because he is fun.
And he wants a goat friend.
He does, and he wants to eat everything.
I can tell. He's not shy about trying to get some more food, that's for sure.
That grain has molasses in it, and so it's the equivalent of Cheetos for you and I, and so he's all about the grain.
Awesome.
He's cool. I want one.
Well, he's available.
I know he's available. What do you need to be a good goat owner?
You know, you need to know what you're doing, and there's a really good goat rescue and sanctuary called New Moon Goat Rescue and Sanctuary. They're down in Snohomish County, and they actually do Goat 101 classes for the public to teach you about everything you need to know about how to properly care for your goat. Fencing and housing and proper nutrition and grooming and hoof care, because it's not just like, you know, you can't just toss him in your backyard. He needs to be socialized. He needs to be fed a high quality diet. He needs to be groomed, and goats are fun. They're like little frat boys. They're social and they're party animals, but they're also troublemakers. And he's going to get into everything. So if I were to let him go right now, the shenanigans he would get into.
He's probably not allowed in the dog park, right?
Probably not, although he thinks he should be.
He just wants to make friends.
Can you take him for a walk like a dog?
You sure can. Of course, you know, some animals consider them prey, so I wouldn't trot him around without knowing your surroundings.
We do have coyotes out here. We just saw one this morning.
Uh-oh.
I think we can fend them off
Okay.
between all of us. But yeah, you know, they are predators to some, or they are prey to some animals. So that is something you need to be careful about if you're in a rural area. What's out there that might want to cause harm to them?
He doesn't want it off the ground. He wants to be hand-fed. Ivan.
I'm sorry, how old is Ivan?
He's only about a year old, and he came in, animal control was called out. They found him tangled in some fencing, and that hair just sort of attracted it, and they had to cut a bunch of weird fencing out of his fur, and then his home decided they didn't want to pay to get him back, so they left him with us. But their loss, our gain, because he's going to make somebody a great companion.
Is he your only goat?
Right now, thank you for jinxing it. We'll probably get 7 today, but for right now, he is our only goat, which is why we need to find him a home with other goats, because they are so incredibly social.
Very good. So we need a good goat-owning family to say, Ivan looks like he would fit in at our place. Is that your family? You can read all about Ivan at the Whatcom Humane Society website and see all the other animals available for adoption, too, although I don't know why you'd want to see other ones once you've seen Ivan.
He's pretty spectacular, WhatcomHumane.org.
Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society, thanks for bringing us a goat.
You bet. Have a great day.